Okay, let's unpack this story. Sometimes, the most incredible situations, these surprising power dynamics, they just pop up where you least expect them. Like, uh, just stopping for coffee.
Exactly.
So we're diving into a source today that lays out this moment. Someone's apparently just back from a classified mission en route to the Pentagon for a debrief.
High stakes context already.
Right. So picture this. Luxury sedan pulls up, black woman gets out. Almost immediately, police eyes are on her.
Watching. Talking.
Yeah, the source mentions talk of a suspicious vehicle. She asks why she's being stopped, and things, well, they escalate fast.
And the reason given.
Fit a description. That's what the source says. And then, bang, cuffs.
Wow.
The account even describes an officer sort of snarling she was resisting arrest, twisting her arm, forcing her onto the car hood.
But there's a detail there, isn't there, about her posture?
Yes. Even then, military sharp bearing, it's such a jarring image, right? This seemingly routine, stop hitting this unexpected wall of composure.
It really is. And that's the crux of it, I think. A quick judgment, maybe bias involved, according to the source, just runs smack into an authority it wasn't expecting.
Totally. And the source says she didn't just crumble, she demanded a phone call.
Which didn't go over well initially.
Not at all. The taller officer apparently laughed, said she wasn't calling anyone, but she had protocols memorized. Emergency protocols.
Oh, okay, so she didn't need their permission.
Exactly. Hands cuffed, she just recites a string of numbers. The account is specific about this to a bystander, tells them firmly, dial it now.
That's the turning point. That call wasn't just 911.
No way. The source says the line rings twice, voice answers. Pentagon secure line.
Okay. You can just imagine the air changing. The officers...
Froze. According to source, just froze.
And then she identifies herself.
Oh, yeah. Big time. The account gives us the words. This is General Carter. Badge numbers 4,872 and 5,193 just detained me unlawfully. I need immediate confirmation of their authority.
That must have landed like a ton of bricks. Seeing doubt in their eyes for the first time, as the source notes.
You feel that shift, right? The control just flips.
And the reaction from dispatch.
Instant chaos, apparently. Radio explodes, panic. All units, stand down, stand down. More cars arrive, but not for backup. Not for them.
The chief gets involved.
Yeah, his voice comes over the radio, reportedly cracking, basically saying, you just cuffed a Pentagon-level officer. God help you.
Oof. So the cuffs come off. Apologies start.
They do, stammered apologies, the source says. But she's not focused on that. She gets her phone back.
And makes another call.
Straight to the top, it seems. Secretary, she says, according to the account. I want their records audited, every stop, every complaint.
Wow. Comprehensive.
And then turns to the officers, the final line from the source. You targeted the wrong woman today. Just powerful.
Chilling, really.
So, wrapping this up, the source details the consequences swift and severe. Officers suspended by sundown, charged by the end of the week.
And that visual the next day.
Right. General Carter walking into the Pentagon, news footage playing, their perp walk. The source frames it starkly. Proof that even generals in street clothes outrank prejudice.
It really underscores how knowing the system, those specific protocols, those numbers.
And having the authority.
Exactly. It allows you to demand accountability and, according to this account, get it incredibly fast.
So what does this story really tell us beyond the dramatic detail?
Well, it speaks volumes about authority, doesn't it? How sometimes it's hidden, not in uniform, and the vital importance of knowing who you're dealing with, especially if you're the one asserting power.
Right. Situational awareness is critical.
And it makes you think about the mechanics of accountability. What is it about having those connections, knowing those right numbers, that bypasses typical procedure for such immediate results? The source really implies it changes the entire game.
It definitely leaves you wondering about those hidden structures of power, the ones that maybe lie dormant until someone with the right key, the right knowledge unlocks them.
How do those unseen connections completely alter the outcome when things go wrong?
Something to think about for sure, those layers beneath the surface of everyday life.